Hello to everyone, this is custom made curtain by Dragonmane, and this is my lesson of the song. Now, don't mind me, I'm a bit sick and I just want you to pay attention to the lesson and not so much to my coughs or whatever. So, I'm gonna be I will try to be as much as I can to be productive and show you everything you need to know about the guitar. Let me zoom in a little bit. Come on. Okay, that's better. Okay, so first of all, the tuning. The tuning is a bit strange. I think I came up with the right one, but I'm not sure. As much as I know, it's a drop G sharp tuning. Basically, you gotta tune down this low E to a G sharp. I hope you can hear that. After this, you got D sharp, G sharp, C sharp. To be honest, the B string, you're not gonna use it, but you can tune it if you want. After this, it's really important, the high E string, because it's not a part of the tuning. It should be A sharp, but I made it a B. Yeah, it should be, like I said, A sharp, but it's a B. That's all you need to know. You don't use the B, you're just gonna use the high E and you gotta tune it to a B. One step higher than it should be. So, drop G sharp tuning, and that's how we start. We're gonna start with an open A. We're gonna go to an open D, and we put our middle finger on the second fret of the G string. So after this, you put your ring finger on the third fret of the D and play it. So after this, you put your point finger on the first fret of the A and you play open D. After this, you place either your ring finger or your pinky on the third fret of the D, so playing it on the third fret. First we play the A, the G open, then the G on the third fret, then we release, or you can pull off, whatever you like. After this, we move our middle finger on the third fret of the A and our point finger on the second fret of the D, and we play A on the third, D on the second, and we put our ring finger here on the third fret of the D. So we place it on the third fret, play it once, release it, pulling it off, or just playing back the second fret like before. So you play this once, and the second time you play it, right here, instead of going back to the second fret of the D, you go on the A on the third fret. So by now we should have this. Come on. And here we go, starting with this low E, which is a G sharp. G sharp, open, A open, G sharp, A open, D on the 3rd fret again, releasing it to an open, so. Then we put our point finger back here on the 1st fret of A, play it once, again, open D to a 3rd fret of the D, to an open, so. You got me? After this, again you go back to the 3rd fret of the A and your point finger on the 2nd fret of the D. Until here, and you repeat the song. Let me play it slow. There's an ending section, which basically he sings to a part which he stops and the melody changes. And the next melody is basically, you're gonna have to stretch a little bit for this one, or you can find another way. For example, we're having this for a start. Now we're gonna use the open E. Open high E, which is now a B. So we play A on the 5th fret, or you can play released D, but you're gonna use that D for later. That sounds wrong. Anyways, you play the A with your pinky on the 5th fret and your point finger on the 2nd fret of the G. You play them together. And you put your middle finger on the 3rd fret of the G. So, you play together the A and the G, the D on the 3rd fret, and the high E open. So, that's pretty much the first part. Then you change to, you move your middle finger from the 3rd fret of the D to the 3rd fret of the A. You release your pinky, so you can play the A on the 3rd fret together with the G on the 2nd fret. But this time, instead of going on the 3rd fret of the D, we're gonna go on the 5th fret of the D. So, and again the high E. So, we got. At least that's what I heard in the song. Then, after this, we go here with our middle finger again on the 2nd fret of the G, it doesn't really change, and our point finger on the 1st fret of the A. Play them together, and again with our ring finger we're gonna put our fret, the 3rd fret of the D. We're gonna smash that fret. Play it, high E, and for the ending you can release your point finger, so you can play those, the open A and the G on the second fret, or you can just repeat it on the first fret. It doesn't really matter. You can hear, you can listen to the song and decide what to play. And the rest of the part is the same. D on the third fret, high E open. I'm gonna play it off slowly. So. Come on. So that is pretty much the whole song. I hope it was a helpful lesson. I really enjoyed doing this one, and it wasn't really that hard, and I hope you enjoyed it as well. And yeah, thank you for watching, thank you for supporting the channel. See you in the next one. Bye guys.